basketball tonight as Kansas plays host to Iowa State. Along with Jayhawk great Wayne Simeon, I'm Josh Klingler, and Wayne, an Iowa State team comes in here tonight just out of the top 25, towards the top of the conference. Kansas, meanwhile, needs to kind of start a run. This is an important game tonight for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, really important stretch. So last time the Jayhawks were home, they won 2 games in a row, an upset against Baylor, and a nice solid win over Oklahoma State. Have been on the road since then, lost 2 tough ones. They're looking to get that momentum back. And the same thing with the Iowa State Cyclones, losing a difficult one in Lubbock, Texas, against a 3-point barrage from the Red Raiders. And they're coming off something a little unique that we don't always see, a forfeiture in the middle of conference play. Coach Finley doing the best he can to keep this team sharp after a 7-day hiatus.
Iowa State's getting great production from 5 freshmen on this team, including Addie Brown.
Addie Brown from right down the road in Derby, Kansas. I'm sure she's going to have some family here watching her tonight. But one of the best freshmen in the country. You see the numbers there that she's averaging nearly double-double, 5 assists per game. She can hurt you in a lot of ways, but I really love her poise and composure as a freshman, not getting flustered, not getting sped up, even deep into the conference play.
Big 12 coaches see 602 wins, just past 600, and a 600 win against BYU earlier this season. 29th season at the helm of the Cyclones, 36 years and 768 total wins in his terrific career. Brandon Schneider, the reigning Big 12 Coach of the Year, 116 wins here at Kansas and 517 for his 26 years, season number 9 here at Kansas. Set to jump things up. Good news for Kansas. Tiana Jackson back in the lineup tonight. Injured in the game against Kansas State. And was kind of a game-time decision here tonight. Took a elbow and had a couple teeth knocked out. And she's playing with a kind of a, not really a split, but a guard on those teeth. But she'll occupy the inside as Kaya Franklin knocks down the early 3.
Coach Brandon Schneider has to be happy with that. He's a coach that loves to draw up a play right out of the tip and execute it to a T, leading to an early conversion there for the Jayhawks.
Defense in the corner, shot clock down to 5. Get it inside to Crooks, our talented freshman. Backs down low, Jackson stays put, and they got a piece of it. Back the other way come the Jayhawks. Mayberry left alone. Thought she was going to fire from 3, did not. Here's Kerskeeter being defended by Ariana Jackson. Samaya Nichols for 3. Strong off the back iron. Rebound to Addie Brown.
I know we highlighted Addie Brown earlier in the broadcast as a dynamic freshman. Man, we got 3 out here with Audie Crooks and Samaya Nichols. All 3 who have claimed Freshman of the Week here in this conference.
Crooks down the lane between 2 Jayhawks. Some contact with no whistle. Back comes Kansas 5-on-4 for the moment. Nichols for 3. This one's too strong off the back iron again, just off on 2 3-point attempts for Samaya Nichols.
Man, when you get numbers like that, 5-on-4, particularly with Crooks not in the middle, probably don't want to settle for a long 3 on that. Want to try to attack the basket. See if you can get an easy layup there.
Emily Orion, the veteran point guard, making her first start of the season here tonight. Emily right now, shot clock down to 5. Will pull up from 15 and can't hit. Ryan was injured to start the year, missed the first 9 games. She's played the last 8, but gets her first start of the season here tonight.
Yeah, and Iowa State has a slew of freshmen that held down court very well while Ryan was out recovering from that injury, but she is certainly the key leader here for this program and this young Cyclones group.
On the All Big 12 teams the last 2 years and a preseason first-team pick this year. Inside of Crooks, who backs down low.
Crooks finally able to connect there after 3 straight possessions of going at Tiana Jackson. Number 1, you want to try to get your best post player those type of touches, but number 2, also want to try to get Tiana Jackson in foul trouble, as that's been the Achilles heel for this Jayhawks team throughout the season.
Off the iron and out of bounds. Jayhawks just 1 for 4 from 3. So look inside at Crooks. She does a great job for a freshman, especially backing down low. She really pins people down deep. And Jackson, of course, good shot blocker, but Crooks is going to try to really bust it down in the paint.
Yeah, and certainly a difficult task when she's got 3 crab dribbles like that, and Iowa State possesses shooters all around her, which really limits the Jayhawks' ability to help off those corner spots, off those wing spots, to be able to deter.
Turnover as Nichols bounced it. Ryan steals it. Try to push it up court. Bellinger for 3. That's off the iron. Rolls out of bounds, and it will be Jayhawk basketball. Couple subs in each way. Kansas on the interior going with Denai Papadoulou. Checks in, the junior out of Greece for Jackson. And Iowa State, Crooks sits down. And Isnel Natabu, who had a shot at the other end wearing number 0 a moment ago, in at the center spot. Also, Nymir Dew into the Cyclone lineup. Inside to Nichols this time, just a couple of outside jumpers, and Nichols can't knock the lid off just yet. She's 0 for her first 3.
Yeah, but I certainly like the play call, trying to exploit the matchup of Nichols, who is a pretty proficient post player. She can actually play 1 through 4. A smaller Ryan Gardner just couldn't quite convert on that, and the Jayhawks are going to need her to be assertive offensively. She got the turnover a little bit earlier, a few possessions ahead, trying to thread the needle to Papadoulou. She's got to think score first on that offensive possession.
Emily Ryan shakes free. Finally, the defender misses from 15, out of bounds to Iowa State. Kelsey Jones in the Cyclone lineup. Freshman guard out of Iowa City, Iowa. Yes, another Jones at Iowa State, sister of Ashley, who graduated from Iowa State, and sister Aubrey, who was a Cyclone before transferring to Oklahoma. Inside to Dew, and she misses. Rebound Ryan Cobbins off the Kansas bench, the super senior from Kansas City, Kansas. Wearing number 5. So both teams going to the bench here early. Mayberry bang on way with a walk, flipped it up off the glass, missed it. Rebound to Iowa State. Cold shooting thus far, waiting for both squads.
Yeah, and I think Wivette knew that she had gotten away with a walk there, which caused her to kind of rush that shot up there before the official could call the whistle, though. It was clearly off balance and didn't have a great chance of going in.
Tipped out by Iowa State. Another miss. So the Cyclones started 1 for 9 from the field. Kansas 1 for 7 from the field. So both teams a little cold out of the chute here tonight. Sky Franklin, who has the only Kansas bucket coming from the arc, this time inside. Dew got a piece of it on the way up. Back comes Iowa State with Ryan. Emily Ryan, almost 1,100 points in her career, and really good assist player as well. She gets assist number 649 as Bellinger drops a 3.
Oh man, that's got to make the Jayhawks cringe, as Bellinger earlier in the month of January hit 6 3-point shots against the Jayhawks, really staving off a late game run as the Hawks are trying to get back in that game. She's someone that you can't leave and have to know where she is on the court at all times.
Time on the floor after the foul from Jones of Iowa State. And a 5-3 Iowa State lead. We'll be back with more in a moment.
And dropping down since 9-6. What happened when the Big 8 met the Southwest? 7 Heisman's. Count it. With 6 at the net, 5 on the floor, and 4 school stronger. We put up threes, throw up deuces, and make one thing clear. We've always been greater than 12.
Midway through the first, both teams trying to find their legs so far. Iowa State 2 for 10 from the field. Kansas hit their first shot, but has missed their last 7. And it's a 5-3 Iowa State lead early. Both teams looking for some offensive rhythm.
Yeah, a little unlike both these teams offensively. Maybe Iowa State shaking off some of that rust from the long delay of playing their last real game, and pretty significant substitution shifts for the Jayhawks as their players are looking to find a rhythm offensively.
Ryan Canessa in for the first time for Kansas. The freshman from Barcelona, Spain. And traveling violation on Jackson, who's just checked back in. Jackson back in for Kansas. Crooks back in for Iowa State. Cyclones.
Yeah, nice job on Crooks here, shuffling her feet, getting there to the baseline as Tyna Jackson is known for catching the ball on that right block and trying to get to the left side of the basket. Crooks fishing that out and
Jalen
getting in the
Bristow,
way.
also in for the first time, a freshman out of Texas for Iowa State. Inside of Crooks against Jackson. Jackson stays strong and the shot off the mark. Here comes Nichols. Jackson trying to run the floor, was ahead of the pack for a moment.
And you can see clearly her frustration is she did a great job sprinting the floor and had some distance between Crooks, but Jayhawk teammates missed her on the post feed.
Jackson on the bounce.
In a lot of ways, that turned into that next turnovers. Once she got the ball, she kind of tried to force the issue there against two Cyclone defenders. In transition, the Jayhawks have to do a better job of looking for her earlier.
Got it inside of Crooks again. Jackson was there defensively. Did have her back down, but got that long reach up there. Jackson, of course, terrific shot blocker. 246 in her Jayhawk career. Second in school history. Nichols inside now to Jackson. Short corner. Tries to go reverse, and Crooks whistle for the block.
Similar play there, similar move, just Crooks there a little bit too late as she kind of straightened her legs there as Tyna Jackson was looking over the top, possibly looking to pass to a cutter. I think if Crooks would have stayed down in the stance, she may have been able to beat her there in the spot and force Tyna Jackson over yet again.
More hockey subs for each team. Kerskeeter and Mayberry come back in for Kansas. Here's Jackson wheeling and gets the bucket on Ntabu. Ntabu, Ryan, and Brown back into the Iowa State lineup. So
And an impressive post move there with the strong crowd dribble and the drop step. Tyna Jackson had the great finish. Looking to make up for some ground loss against Kansas State as she was hoping to exploit.
Ntabu stayed with it, a couple offensive rebounds, and able to get the putback.
And Jackson looked to exploit Ioka Lee being out, unfortunately, with an injury there. As yet another post-player matchup that a lot of people were anticipating here in this league.
Jackson really trying to post up. Gets free of Ntabu for a second. Lost the handle. Back out Cobbins for three. And that one splashes home. Ryan Cobbins from the arc.
And a great second effort there by Tyna Jackson, even though she had fumbled the dribble move, made that second effort to go after the ball and found a wide open Cobbins to shoot a rhythm three.
High arcing three is an air ball off the fingertips of Brown. Out of bounds.
Looks like the Jayhawks are trying to give Tyna Jackson plenty of space there to work in the post, but as she drew a lot of attention there on that post feed, even though she fumbled it, had the awareness to be able to find the open shooter.
Papadopoulou back in the Kansas lineup in the middle, replacing Jackson for the moment. Nichols missed another shot at 0 for 4 to start for the Jayhawk freshman. Hasn't been able to get one to drop. Bounce pass inside. Ntabu, after losing the handle for a moment, got it back composed and will get 2 free throws.
And it's interesting, we've seen that a couple times, how some fumbled passes have led to scoring opportunities for both of these teams.
Kansas will go a little smaller here as yet another substitute in. They're using everybody here in this opening half. Sophia Talegdi checks in, the sophomore from Hungary, replacing Papadopoulou.
Here as we look towards the end of the Jayhawk bench, we see trainer Madison Corona a little busy. Looks like she's retaping Lai Kness's ankle, and possibly Tyna Jackson waiting to receive some treatment as well.
Ntabu, 1 and 2 at the line. The junior transfer from Sacramento State. She's a 1,000-point scorer for her career. as well. A lot of 1,000-pointers out there. Kansas has short. Rebound to Brown.
And a great discipline there by the Cyclones defensively, showing strong help in all of those situations, refusing to let the Jayhawks get an easy angle drive.
Tabu inside on Selecti. Got a piece of the rebound and knock it away. Nichols on the drive with the left hand good. So missing a few jump shots. Nichols able to get her first bucket to fall. The freshman who's averaging 14 a game gets the driving bucket.
Yeah, and a great job. You can see as soon as Samaya Nichols got the ball there, she had her mind made up that she was going to get to the basket and score that, which she did with a great left-hand leg.
Shot clock and game clock just a few tenths of a second off, so I was thinking basically running down for the final shot here of this opening quarter. Ryan on Mayberry. That helps defense as Selecti jumps out. Bellinger now on the dribble. Trying to force inside. And traveling violation on Bellinger.
And a really nice job by Holly Kerskeeter sprinting to run Bellinger off of that three-point line, as that's what she's so proven that she's so deadly at.
Nichols from half court. Didn't quite get it to drop. It looked like she had a lot of time, but she got farther down the court than I thought to get that attempt.